Hold. That's. I wish you'd hold up. I said hold up because apparently the audio was is not working. Greatness. Give me a second. Still not. They can hear me, and I'm sorry, y'all. Give us a second because apparently audio wants to act up. Gotta love that.
Sure.
There it goes. Speak. Say something. Someone.
Okay.
There you go.
Greetings and salutations. Can you hear me?
Yes, they can
It's
hear
your
you.
boy Trey Cropper. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for joining us here in another great episode of Snack and Flick. We got a great show lined up for you, but as always, gentlemen, please go ahead and introduce yourselves to the audience.
It's your boy Dragon Chills here as we're having technical difficulties, I'm always going to be the one to try to fix it. Because it's
It's your boy Gadoni. Let's talk about buddies.
And as normal, our own nemesis, and I'm here checking if Weasel can swim.
Oh god.
no,
yeah,
not to
like I
confuse
said,
with Buddy as in the buddy of the Buddy, but yeah.
not those type of buddies. Do you have to spoil it? Like, can we build up to what we're going to talk about? Like,
Uh,
Talking about my buddy Roe. What are you talking about?
anyway,
Come on.
it
We
doesn't
could be
matter.
talking
We're
about Buddy
it later.
Holly. I mean, come on.
mhm.
Just got you there.
All right, so Drew, if you will, please lead us off with some coming attractions.
Oh,
You don't.
coming
Okay.
attraction.
So the first thing that you told me about, sorry, yeah, Emma Stone, Cruella 2. What's new about?
Oh yeah. Technically, I was there that told you, but I'll take it. Emma Stone has locked down Cruella 2. Amid the whole shuffle with Scarlett Johansson and that whole thing in Disney and Emma Stone supposedly considering suing Disney herself, she has locked down a deal for the rights to Cruella 2 and continue to play the character.
Sit
And
down.
I'm
That's
going
what
to tell you right now, I'm excited. I'm excited because she did such a freaking great role. She was a great Cruella. And if she would have sued them, then she would have just been up shit creek without a paddle.
that movie would have
So-
died.
Um,
Just
I would
like
say,
that.
imagine
Yep.
this. Imagine this. Gadoni getting excited over Emma Stone. I don't think that's newsworthy, but
I'm excited over the movie that's going to happen.
I'm gonna have
you
a
want
snack.
to see her just kill a bunch of dogs. Just admit it.
I don't know. I don't know how. So, if you haven't
know
seen
how it's
Cruella,
gonna
I'm
go.
not sure. I'm not sure if they're going to try to keep it, 101 Dalmatian style. I think they may try and change the story some. Personally,
Well, from
I mean,
from what I've heard, and this is all rumor and speculation. From what I heard, it's going to be they're going to show Emma Stone as her, the younger Cruella, and then they're going to also, I'm from what I heard, they're going to also bring Glenn Close back
Oh my
and bring
God.
her play old Cruella in like the 101 live action that she was from. So they're gonna try and split it. I don't know. It's a speculation. It's a
I'm just
rumor.
saying.
It's
I'm
not-
just saying.
and then they're just gonna bring back Michael Keaton as Batman for the same movie.
I'm just saying. Personally, I'm just saying. Personally, from watching the Cruella movie, I don't see how you're gonna try to create it to make her, that crazy over fur person when in the movie that was far from who she was.
Well, I
that's
mean,
far.
okay.
One of them.
I have a thought process on this one, right? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. How do you prevent Cruella from becoming this fur-loving monger that she is? Culture. Okay,
Well, good night, everybody.
if Elmer Fudd can't have his gun, then Cruella DeVille, she's got to collect like all vegan leather. I'm just gonna say it now.
Vegan leather. Well, it was nice
Well,
talking to y'all.
um,
I don't know what's going to go
Bye,
on next week,
everybody.
but
Wow, already we have not been 12 minutes in. Anyway,
For those of you who don't know,
so-
this show is called Trigger Trey, and I'm gonna keep going all night.
How far away does he live? Never mind.
Uh,
Anyway,
I'll
so
give you a cuddle.
so she didn't kill any Dalmatians in this movie.
no,
The last one.
she didn't kill anything in that movie.
but,
She was apparently an environmentalist.
She
no, essentially, if you watch, because you haven't watched it yet, right?
no,
Trey?
he hasn't.
No.
Okay, when you eventually watch it, because it's going to be coming free to Disney Plus. Actually, I think
It's
in a couple of months. No, it's already free on Disney Plus. You should watch it. It gives a complete backstory and gives a reason as to why she would hate dogs.
Did she get attacked by dogs?
I know you gotta watch it. I'm not gonna.
I don't
fucking
want
ruin
to
it.
watch this damn movie.
Yeah. Hey, wait, Trey. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Okay.
Yes, you do want to watch this movie because it is probably the best written live action Disney film to date. hands down.
I mean, that's not exactly a hard feat to accomplish, but yeah.
Wait, and the soundtrack is badass. It's got a really good soundtrack.
I don't even actually think I've seen the soundtrack to that. Give me a
Okay.
second.
Hold on.
You might
Brandon
have
Brown.
me sold on the soundtrack.
So Brandon Brown in the comments said, if Peter had no issues with the movie, then they did it wrong.
My point exactly. Again, Elmer Fudd can't have his shotgun. Cruella can't harvest fur. I'm just saying it.
God
Don't shoot
damn
the
it.
fucking messenger.
I mean, you got a point there. All right, so moving on. Next up, you had some other amazing news, Drew. 2 castings.
Oh yeah. Thank you for
I mean, I
jogging
can
my
say
memory.
it.
Oh my god. So that
No,
is
I
a
got it.
fantastic set list, by the way. I just looked up the soundtrack. Sorry. You got The Clash, you got Queen, Blondie,
Yes.
Bee Gees,
Yes.
oh, Florence and the Machine, Supertramp. Yeah, that's The Doors. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
That's worth the
And
watch
every
alone.
single- and
it was a
every
great
single song that hits is in the right momentum, the right placing, the right timing. Everything about it is perfect.
I'll be real, music
But
music
anyway-
can make or break a movie.
Wouldn't it have been better
Oh,
though,
yeah.
Trey, to go with the second one, not the third one?
Yeah,
go
the
with the
second
third one. You
'cause
know.
it's related to
Oh,
the.
well, yes. Yeah, we can do the second. That's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
how I
So,
wrote it down.
Darren, you want to take?
When I did my read back to you, Bammers, you didn't say anything different. So I was going by my sheet that I
Wait.
wrote every.
Well, you know, people sometimes ain't paying attention. It happens. We love you nonetheless. But nonetheless, in the news, Scarlett Johansson has seemed to be in talks with DC since her falling out with Marvel. You know, literally her falling out with Marvel, being cut from every project she had. Yeah, I know, Trey. We still love you. Mwah. I know.
At this point, every Marvel guy is going to be in talks with DC, and every DC person is going to be in talks with Marvel. And James Gunn proved that. All right, we have Yondu as Savant. We have Margot Robbie going to GTG.
Well, technically, you're wrong. We had.
Spoiler
Yeah.
alert!
Oh, come on! If you haven't seen it by now,
Yeah,
They may
okay.
not
You know what?
have.
You're on an island if you haven't seen it by now, and that's an island that I don't want to be on. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that now.
Hey, it's DC. They can still do cloning. You never know. They can bring it
This
back.
is true.
Right.
Just saying. So I wanted to do
I
that
agree.
portion second after we got through the announcement because we were going to have a discussion on who we think she could play in the DC extended universe.
We still have that same discussion. I'm just
Yes.
saying.
Oh, we're gonna have it now, though. We're gonna have it
Yes.
now, though, because we
Right
brought it up.
now.
By all means, proceed.
Let's crowbar.
it wasn't.
I'm calling Ivy right now. I'm calling Poison Ivy. ScarJo as Poison Ivy, especially with the way that they're going with Harley Quinn.
Ooh.
We we all want to see it.
Wait.
Don't act like you don't.
Okay. Okay.
Trey's gonna need a minute.
I'm
Hashtag trick or
I'm
shrag.
gonna need about 25 minutes if you know what I mean. But yeah. Hey, Chelle. Hey, Chelle. All right, I'm done. Nobody
Hey, you know
calls.
what? If Disney can do it, so can't they.
So
Facts. So who else? But you've got that one. You have my vote on that one. But gentlemen, please explain to us if you have any other top picks for her.
Go ahead, Darren.
I can't think honestly, because
I rest my case.
everyone
I
else is
rest my
already
case.
because other roles they're already cast.
Mhm.
I mean, what you're going to recast people? I mean,
DC's great.
Hell yeah! I want to reboot the whole fucking thing. So please recast it.
but you know they're
Please.
not. You know they're not going to.
We don't know that. The only people that are locked in for sure are fucking Wonder Woman and Aquaman and Shazam. That's
Actually, no. I think they're in talks and bringing Witcher, who is it, Henry Cavill, back as Superman.
okay. And he's fine. Just don't grow a fucking mustache like an idiot.
Well, he had to
In
do
the
it for
middle of film.
he had to do it for
Because
another
was for a
job.
film.
All right,
Yeah.
so let's just be real though. If Henry Cavill comes back as Superman, we're all just going to see him as Geralt.
Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
I'm sorry.
Well,
He has forever ruined his role as Superman as soon as he took on Geralt of Rivia. Just
Yes.
saying that one.
Facts.
We will think that, but the rest of the world will be like that Superman in a white wig.
No, the rest of the world will also be like, man, he was so much better in The Witcher. Speaking of which, apparently it's only a couple more months for season 2 of that. And I'm like a giddy little schoolgirl for that one.
You and me both. I'm waiting for the cartoon, the Netflix series is coming out
next week.
That's when they get the cartoon. Yeah.
Okay. You guys got any possible suggestions? You've got there. She can change her hair color. It's not just red, guys.
I know.
Catwoman is another.
I was gonna say Catwoman just because she's got the ass for it.
But Catwoman's our...
Stop sexualizing ScarJo, guys. Stop sexualizing ScarJo.
Never.
Really?
What is the point of having her then?
I mean, okay, you know what? How about Batgirl?
No.
She's
Batgirl.
too old for
God, no.
No, she could go into the Oracle arc. She could go into Oracle.
Raven.
I can see her.
Want her to
I
be
can see her
fucking
replacing Lois
paralyzed?
Lane.
Really?
Oh God,
I
don't
can
do
see her
that to me.
replacing
Actually,
Lois.
no.
Don't-
I like
I-
the chick that they. I like who they have for Lois.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. I will refuse to sit through another goddamn Superman movie. I refuse to. I have a bone to pick with Superman, and it's everything about the character.
Well, is that
I-
okay? Fair enough. What are you going to say, Darren?
That's for another
So,
story. another
if they
time.
did, more grown-up Titans, I could see her as a Raven or a Starfire.
Maybe even a Dove.
I actually
Yeah.
want to see her go villain, go Cheetah.
Cheetah would
Yeah.
work. Her
Yeah,
or
but
Jack
they already
Ansa.
had it.
She could be a villainess. The Star Sapphires are still out there because we haven't gotten a reboot of the Green Lantern movie, which I think they need to do. Star Sapphire, if you don't know, was a counterpart to Green Lantern, but there's an option there. Tight skin suit. We're still in the in the sexy area, so I'm good with that. Okay.
Hey, wasn't Wonder Twins a part of DC?
Yes, they were. Yes, they were.
Yes.
Can we just come to agreement that the boy in that one got shafted every single time they transformed?
A bucket
goes
of
over here like-
water.
I'm gonna be a flame-throwing dragon. This guy's like, I'm gonna
The
be a
best-
shovel.
The best use of the Wonder Twins had to have been the Family Guy one where he's like, Wonder Twin powers activate as tampon, and now we wait.
No. Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, form of a wash rag. He was he was Wonder Woman's bathwater. Yes. Okay. All right. So moving on from that, we've gotten some good ideas out there. If you do have any comments in the comments, please drop them in. We'll read them out for you. So last part of this, you want me to do it? Or you want to do it? You want me to do it?
Go ahead.
Okay. All right.
Go
So and I'm going to still give you the credit because I was not aware of this until earlier. But Drew actually found out that there is a new Addams Family live action movie. It's coming out again, and they have casted Louise Guzman and Catherine Zeta-Jones as Morticia and Gomez, respectively, whatever one you would have them in. They're not cross-dressing. But yeah, so they're going to be playing that. What do you guys think of that?
So it's.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll let you go first. Because this is gonna be a minute.
I don't particularly see Louise doing a great job with God dang, Gomez. Thank you. Jeez. For Gomez,
Being a great fester.
that would have definitely been a good one for him. He to me, his acting, I don't know. I don't know what. I guess they want him to be more toward the comic book style compared to what we knew growing up. So he'd be more deranged and evil compared to being the love-stricken husband that we knew growing up.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen that kind of range from him. I see him more in joking roles. I haven't seen him in nothing real serious. So I can't take him personally in that kind of serious role for him to be, this deranged person.
Okay.
Somebody else
You want
go,
me to
because
go
again,
first?
mine's gonna be too long.
Okay, so I'm just gonna start with this, and it's a segue into what I'm gonna talk about. So everybody, when Heath Ledger got cast as the Joker, everybody's like, "There's no fucking way. There's no way he's gonna make this role work," and then he did. And to be honest with you, I do like the casting. I think there could have been other people that they could have gotten, like Oscar Isaacs from Star Wars, the guy who played Poe Dameron.
Yeah.
He could have probably been a good
Pedro
Gomez
Pascal.
Adams.
Pedro
Yeah,
Pascal. could have
Pedro
been a
Pascal
great
could have.
one.
Yeah.
God,
but
who's the guy that played Lincoln? He would have been great too.
Lincoln.
Yeah. Oh God, what's his name?
Talking about Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, I think he would do a good job too. I see that one, or I just had it. I lost it. Give me a second, guys. Again, go finish your thought, Kanoni.
Oh, I was just looking in the comment. TBH.
To be honest,
What is TBH?
To be honest,
To be honest, I don't look forward to it, but I might check it out of curiosity more than anything else. I mean, again, we grew up on
Raul fucking Julia.
Raul Julia, and what's Angelica Houston, and I've heard different variations from people who said that, or like at the, because I had my Sinister Creature Con this weekend, and that was a blast, and there was somebody there. She goes, I'm after the original. I'm dressed after the original girl, like from the TV series. And she goes, I didn't care for Angelica Houston's, because like from the TV series, from the standpoint, Morticia is more of a joker. Like like she jokes around a little bit more, and then in this one, in our version of it, she was too serious. I said okay, but I think Raul Julia. Well, Raul Julia did do a great job as Gomez, but I think Luis Guzman can pull it off, and I think Catherine Zeta-Jones could do it. But you know who I'd rather seen as Morticia, and it would have been like the 360 would have been Christina Ricci, because she could have definitely played Morticia Addams. Yeah. She would have been going from Wednesday to the daughter to the mother, and it would have been fine.
When I was a little kid, I loved Golf Girls from back then when I was a little kid, because I fucking fell in love with Wednesday Addams. That shit, yeah, I would love to see her as an adult. Yeah,
she would do a good job.
All right.
Have you seen pictures where she dresses up like Morticia?
Absolutely. One of the screens. Shut up.
And it's like dead on.
Okay.
Go ahead, bro.
Oh no, Trey can go first. Again, I'm gonna go last because I'm gonna break the topic anyways.
I'm leaving my expectations open for this. I want to see him do it. I've seen him do a plethora of different roles. He can be serious. He can be jovial. And from what I remember as a young kid watching, what was that, Nickelodeon, Nick at Night, and they showed the reruns. The original live action Gomez, he was a jokester. He wasn't as suave and as debonair as has been stated, but I remember him being jovial, kind of heavy set, bouncing around the place, and being the other side of Morticia, where she was more relaxed, she was more chill, calm, sedate, until you pissed him off and you got to see him angry. Like, I think it's going to be a lot of things they can do with that. So I'm looking forward to it. I love the Addams Family. I love the original movie. I love the movies from the 90s. And yeah, I do want to see who they're going to cast as Fester, though. That's important.
I mean, that's going to be a huge part, because they have to play off each other really well. Watch it be like Schneider or Sandler or something, and then I'd just be like, okay, I'd actually be at a loss for words there.
I was just gonna say one thing, Trey. Were you talking about the one with Sean Astin's father, the black and white one?
Yeah,
because the guy who played Gomez Addams in the original black and white was actually Sean Astin's father.
Okay, all right.
Sean Astin being Frodo's friend in Lord of the Rings.
Okay, yeah, Samwise Gamgee.
Samwise, there you go. Yeah, Samwise.
Okay.
Up, Jamaica coming out. Raul Julia and Angelica Houston were perfection. The original Addams Family with John. There you go. Thank you, Jamaica. John Astin as Gomez was more campy, kind of like the Munsters, and that's kind of what they were going for. Yeah. And I think that's what Tim. If I know Tim Burton, like I think I know Tim Burton.
Oh God, wait! Tim Burton's doing it.
Yes, Tim Burton's doing it.
So it's going to be dark with a little bit of comedy.
I mean, yeah, but that's the way Addams Family should be done, in my opinion. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna say
Nightmare Before Christmas, Tim Burton.
Yeah, we know who Tim Burton is.
Yeah, we know who he is.
Okay, I was just like, it looked like you were a little confused there for a second.
I had something else to say. I'm trying to read my mind. Go ahead, Drew. Go ahead, Drew. Bro.
Okay, well, there's a lot happening there that's just making my mind go. First of all, again, I love Catherine Zeta. I think that's going to be a great cast. Catherine Zeta as Morticia. Then you have Luis Guzman, who's kind of like a troll comparison. No offense to Luis Guzman. I don't see it. I mean, did you already bring up when you said honorable mentions for cast type. Did you say Javier Bardem there? Because he would have been a great one. Antonio Banderas. I'll even take that at this point. I would take Zorro. As Gomez.
I don't know about that. No.
I mean, it's better than Luis Guzman. I'm just saying, like, there's so many better actors that could have played him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that where this, and I am a Tim Burton fanatic. I've seen all of them pretty much every year. I watch all of the Tim Burton collection, and I actually didn't know he was directing it. So now I have some high hopes for it. But,
well, I was gonna say, Ro, originally they were talking about Johnny Depp supposedly playing Gomez Adams, and I'm kind of glad they.
But again, that would have been much better than Luis Guzman.
Then we would have gotten Jack Sparrow as Gomez Adams.
Again, I think you're taking too much away from Johnny Depp's acting range. I know what you're saying. Though.
No, he has a great acting range, but literally, like Trey said, like 3 or 4 episodes ago, he literally in the last 10 years has played the same.
Well, that's because everyone wants him to play that style of character. Go back to him as Corpse Bride. Corpse Bride, I actually believe, came out after Pirates of the Caribbean, where he was voice acting that one. He was nothing like Jack Sparrow.
Harry Potter.
But that's.
What was he in Harry
No,
Potter?
he wasn't Harry. That was Fantastic Beasts.
Fantastic.
But
oh yeah,
he did, but he didn't have any lines. He barely had any lines in that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Second one, he had a lot.
I'm just
more on screen. Second one, he was more on screen. So yeah, he did better.
But it's okay. I'll be real. They're bringing back the other movie that's in production right now that's going to counterpart this one. We've talked about earlier. Just a hint. Rob Zombie is directing The Munsters to go with this, and now that one I'm excited about. Fun little fact.
That I will Rob's name on it. Period. I want to see it. Yeah. So I was more of an Addams Family fan than I was the Munsters. I know of the Munsters, but if they were both on TV at the same time, I was watching Addams Family. But you put Rob Zombie on the job. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Oh yeah. That's why I'm like. So knowing in the back of my mind that this is coming out, no matter what Tim Burton tries to do now with Luis Guzman, I don't think that we're really going to touch what Zombie is going to do with the Munsters. But I think they're going to be. I'm going to give them both the watch. I want to see the Addams Family do well. I don't see Guzman doing it.
Well, yeah, but I thought Rob Zombies was supposed to be a TV series.
No, his is a movie.
Oh, his is a movie? Okay.
Oh.
I thought I heard it was going to be a TV series, which would be good too. I'd be happy either way.
Slap Rob Zombie's name on anything that's kind of horror related, and I'm thinking we're all going to watch it at some point. You could do Rob Zombie My Little Ponies edition, and we'd all still watch it. Okay, like
not My Little Pony edition.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
You know he would make that thing brutal, though. He would.
Care Bear stairs.
The Rob Zombie Care Bears.
All right, we gotta get on down this list. We gotta get on down.
I was gonna say one more thing. Okay. You actually blew my mind when you were like, "Oh, if it's got Rob Zombie's name attached," I never would have pictured you for a Rob Zombie fan.
Well, I do like Rob Zombie. A House of 1,000 Corpses wasn't scary.
Do you not know?
But it was fantastic.
Do you not know Mr. Proper over there? His range of music he likes to listen to.
I'm not talking about music.
I'm talking about movies, but I get what he's saying. Like his movies aren't scary. I laugh at his movies. I laugh at slashers. Now, when it comes to like poltergeist or supernatural stuff or demons, I'm out. I'm done. I'm good. Witches.
That's fine. It just took me back a little. That's all. I was oh, that's cool.
I might surprise you from time to time. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I love House of 1,000 Corpses. So.
Yeah, I didn't say it wasn't good. But anyway, let's get on down this list. So, gentlemen, what are you watching this week? I'll go first. I rewatched because they just dropped another season of a Star Trek. Yes, I'm a Trekkie as well as a Star Wars fan. But I watched this cartoon called The Lower Decks. And it comes on whatever Paramount channel it is, but I watched it on Amazon Prime. And basically, it's not about Picard and all the big people up there on the Enterprise. It's about a crew that works on the lower decks. You ever watch Star Trek? You know there's red shirts walking around. This is basically about the red shirts and the hijinks they get into trying to protect their ship from blowing up on the inside. So it's a cartoon. It's fun, but that's what I've been watching. Anybody heard of it before?
No.
Yes.
I just recently saw a trailer for it like 2 days ago.
Okay,
'Cause
it's
I
pretty
guess the
good.
new-
It's pretty good. If you want some slapstick,
It
it's
looks
kind of the
funny
same
as
art
hell.
style as Rick and Morty, in all honesty. But
I would have thought
Yeah.
it'd been on Paramount Plus, honestly.
it is. It is the second season. So now I got to find a way to get Paramount Plus because bet.
I just realized that. So upon talking about this, I realized that I did not submit my pictures for what I've been watching recently, and this makes me sad. So,
It's fine. We weren't putting the pictures
It's
up
fine.
anyway.
Let's talk about it.
well, I mean,
Would you like
I was
to go next? Because I got your back. If you like to go next.
my back. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go next. So, as a diehard, like weird and funny and just sarcastic person that I am, I've been watching season 5 of Rick and Morty. Yeah, exactly. Which
Got your
pre-call. I'm going to be bringing in a pre-call statement made from our one Drew Godoni. Godoni, what is it that you said at the start of the podcast?
That I just haven't had time to watch.
That's not what you said at first.
Yeah, I did. I actually said both those.
I'm going to go
comments,
ahead and
thank
bring in
you.
a quotation marks here. It's just an adult knockoff of Back to the Future.
No, and you already did it wrong. I said it is an adult version of Back to the Future. I didn't say a knockoff because Back to the Future.
Let me ask you
is a
this:
great-
Did Doc ever fuck a planet? No, he didn't.
Oh,
No, he didn't.
what? It's an adult version, you asshat. Come on. I mean, literally, answer me this. Is it an adult version of Back to the Future?
No, not even close.
So there's not hints of Back to the Future in this.
So
with
no.
Doc
Besides the
with
way
Rick
he
and
looks
Morty.
in his lab coat, has nothing.
Well, let me ask you this. They've never gone to prehistoric time?
No.
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 He may have sent
Definitely
somebody.
not Back to the
Somebody else might have been
Future.
time traveling.
Tim
Him and
I was
Morty.
saying, I think the
Holloway,
closest thing I can remember to time travel right off the top of my head was season 5, episode 1, where Mr. Nimbus comes to dinner. And they go, and he puts the wine in the dimension to age. And then
Yes.
just like as each time he goes back, it's just getting worse and worse. There's like the alien race of dog species, and they're just kind of evolving to kill Morty.
Then he leaves technology behind, and the dogs reconstruct it, and maybe you become more powerful than Rick. Yeah, it's a great fucking show.
Who's that?
Check it out the
Mr.
comments
Nimitz,
on
he's all
Facebook.
powerful.
Kim Holloway Jones, definitely not Back to the Future.
He's Mr. Nimbus. He controls the cops.
Yeah, he walks
Right,
past
right.
Jerry. He fingers Jerry's dick. Like, what's going on?
I just saw a bunch of cops fucking each other. Am I at the right house?
It's a great show. Okay. I think we went out of order, but yeah, we did. So, Drew, what you got?
I've been watching Surreal Estate.
What the hell is
Which
that? I've been meaning to ask that. What is that?
You don't wanna know.
So Surreal Estate. No, it's actually yeah, you might not want to know, but so you'll see why. So I used to watch a show on Sci-Fi called Winona Earp, right? And it's basically the heir to Winona or to Wyatt Earp, and the guy who played Doc Holliday on there, Tim Rosen, now moved over to this show, and this is his new show, and it's called Surreal Estate. So he's a real estate agent, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he deals with the unusual houses.
Oh, fucking
Well, he
poltergeist shit.
Yes.
Yeah, he did. Well, it's not as bad as you would think. 'Cause it's a TV series, so you can't be that bad.
Is
You
it
get what I'm
live
saying?
like live action, like they're going around with EKG meters and shit, or is it like
They have that. Yeah, they have that. It is worth a watch. It is a good show. I mean,
I
it
know
is
that
a good
reference.
show.
There's some good Skittles, ain't they?
It's a good show, and thanks, Jimmy. He said, "Always enjoy listening to you guys. Keep up the good work." Thank you,
Thank
Jimmy.
you.
Jimmy.
Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Jimmy.
And thanks for giving us kick-ass panels at Sinister Creature Con this past weekend. I appreciate that too.
we gonna come out there
but
and visit one day?
the event,
Hell yeah.
One time.
yeah, we will.
One time for
I'll
the
give
one
you the
time.
day in the life of a volunteer. But so essentially, what happens is this guy goes to so houses are having phenomenon at the houses. It's we're 4 episodes in because it's a fairly new show, and it's it's really good. It's worth a watch. I know you don't like paranormal shit, but it is definitely worth a watch. It is on Sci-Fi right now, and it airs Fridays. So it is a good show. I enjoy it. My wife enjoys it. You'll probably watch it and go, "You're an asshole," and I hate it. But I mean, it's worth it. It's worth a shot.
I never want you to think that you could tell us about it, and you could tell me about it, but I'm not judging you for watching it. Like shit, I just want to know what you're watching this week. Like, give us a gauge of what the type of things that you're watching. So,
yeah, that's what I was just telling you. I was saying you might be pleasantly surprised.
I'll give it a shot. It might be some people in the comments who are like, "Oh, I watched that," and now I'm not in the closet.
I'm not the only one.
It's not just me. I watch it too. So I'm not judging you for what you watch, and it's not a bad thing. All right, Dragon. So wait, did you already go?
No, I did not go yet.
Okay.
So,
I haven't even started drinking yet.
You sure? So
I know it's my wife in the comments. She said it's a step up from Ghostbusters on the scare.
I was wondering who was running that commentary.
I was too.
Yeah. Nonetheless, so what I've been watching.
Wait, can I say one thing? Because my wife brought it up on here. Do you see the comment on there? Did you tell the seagull story? Would you like to know the seagull story?
No.
So, yeah, you do. You want to know this story? So my wife, right? So this had to deal with the convention. So Saturday, we both had to go up early to the convention because the convention was on Sunday. We had to pick people up from the airport, drop them off at the hotel, and then Sunday she had to drive to San Francisco to pick up one of the guests, and then drive him to the convention the same day. Well, while she was driving to San Francisco, a seagull was going in the on the freeway, and she was making the on-ramp turn, and she's like, all right, the seagull moved out of the way, and then jetted right back out in front of her car, and bop bop poof, and blew up the seagull.
Cool story, bro. Needs more dragons.
But yeah, so she killed a seagull over the weekend.
Good job. So you guys ain't good, huh? All right.
Cruella Deville. Cruella Deville.
Now he's going to get PETA on us. That's what that is. Yeah, he's going to
song. I fucking love that movie.
So yeah, he's going to get PETA's on us now.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. Drew, you had some up and coming things you wanted us to watch as well.
You mean Darren?
Or was it Darren? Was it you? Which one? I didn't write a name next to it. One of you guys.
I didn't agree with it.
I never even said what I was watching, but yeah.
All right, so I have here.
Yeah, you did.
Tell me what the hell.
Watching...
I didn't get a chance to say it because you literally cut me off to talk about the seagull story.
Darren, we get it. You're hooked on The Bachelor. No one's going to give you a rose.
Go ahead. You go. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
It's fine. It's cool. Just go on. What were you saying, Trey?
You wanted to talk about Real World.
No, that's not what I was talking about. Yes, I am watching that.
Oh, yeah.
What's the one? The anime. Go ahead. What is it?
It's cool. Just go on. Go on. We're running along.
Tell us about it.
All right. So
Darren, tell us about it.
What'd you say?
Sheesh.
I want to know now. Tell us.
What are you watching, Darren?
Shaman Kings is an old Fox cartoon that was on Saturday morning cartoons that they remade into an actual anime compared to better than what it was. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
They remade
what's the storyline behind it?
Yes, it's a brand new storyline. It's following the manga that was continued after the cartoon stopped.
Okay. Love you, Tim.
And that's on Disney Plus?
Netflix.
Oh, okay. All right, shit. Everybody can check it. Well, if you got Netflix password, you can check it out.
Freaking Tim. I'll give Drew a rose.
And he will accept it graciously.
I would from Tim, indeed. I love you.
Pat Rice, what you talking about? Sheesh. Really? You had to type it in there too? Rianne, watch out. He's trying to steal your man. He's going to give him roses.
I love you, Rose.
That's actually Tim is
Drew's just gonna be over here, like, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls.
well. Tim is one of the co-creators of, or he's actually the creator of Sinister Creature Con. So nice.
Can you draw? Can you actually draw him like one of your French girls? Because if so, I would pay money to have that to hang in the background while we're doing this podcast.
You just have to have the
nobody wants to see all that
roses
flesh
down there, so we don't get too much to see. We don't want to see all that. All right. So moving on to what we want to see coming up, I have here. You said reminiscence.
Reminisce.
What is that about?
Hello?
Dead air. Okay, nobody knows. So
Darren, that was Darren.
No, that was you.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll take it. Fine.
You're the-
all
I
right.
swear.
I don't need to steal. I bought him and left. I didn't know. All right, cool.
Get a refund. It's not worth your money.
Oh,
Green
it's
shot
definitely
extra
worth the
shit.
money.
You could have got him for
Screenshot.
cheaper. You could have got him for cheaper.
Reminisce is a new Hugh Jack movie that's coming out this Friday, where so basically it's set in a time where people like they've lost. Please do not come in. I'm on air. Oh, you're letting the dog out. Okay. And,
all right.
Tens of dollars. Arian.
$10, bro. $10. All right. I guess $10 is the going rate.
Tens of
Juice
dollars.
Bigelow would say.
Tens of dollars, not $10. Tens of dollars. All right, so I'll pick up where he's at.
Yeah.
So the movie.
Here, she wants to say hello. Come on.
Come on. She's part of.
Hi,
How you doing? Come up to the mic because we can't hear you.
Why are you calling me Cruella?
Oh.
Why are you killing seagulls?
Okay, so look,
Look.
I had a lot of time before I had to get the guest, and I got off the exit, parked at the gas station, and I went to go back on the freeway, and there's very little room to wiggle. The seagull was going towards the wall, and all of a sudden, seagull turned around and went back to the middle of my car, and I couldn't stop or move or anything.
So I got a
It went
question.
So fast.
Did it
before
hit?
it's all
So
over.
did it hit windshield or did it grill? The grill.
Down low.
Okay.
I
And it
say,
was just
Rianne,
a whole bunch of flop. Oh man. Do you have a dashboard cam? Damn.
Horrible.
Okay.
Rianne, I know you're a culinary background like myself, but we got to remember in times like this that we are no Colonel Sanders.
Ooh.
So horrible.
No, I feel for you though. I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah. So Reminisce it's like a desolate future, and Hugh Jackman is made.
No, it's not a desolate future. It is.
Well, they have nothing to do except go back and revisit their memories.
No.
That's what the base of it. Go ahead, then you know better than me, so talk about it.
Because so the movie is in the future
Doing
where
this on purpose to make him talk.
anyway. So the movie is about in the future where they have the ability to go through their memories and relive them in this tank, which is like their reminiscence machine. Mind you, we've seen movies like this already once before, but nonetheless, it's happened again. So I guess he had a dead wife or something of the sort. It didn't really get into details, but every night he would go relive his memories with this person. So the person he was with at the time was like, you keep on reliving your memories and you're going to bring us some stuff that you don't want to find out. So he starts going through his memories and starts triggering things to where he starts remembering other events and he starts looking for what happened really to her. And he goes down the rabbit hole of that. So
Okay. So he starts piecing together. It's like a mystery almost.
yes.
Okay.
It's just got to see it through, my boy. Really, Jamaica?
Yeah. And then the other one that I'm looking forward to this weekend is The Protege
Okay.
with Maggie Q and Michael Keaton and Samuel L. Jackson for a brief part in that movie. But she is basically the female version of John Wick. Seems like it's going to be pretty interesting. Michael Keaton looks like it's a good role for him.
Mhm.
It looks interesting. So basically, they kill her teacher, who would be Samuel L. Jackson, and then she's out for revenge.
Okay.
They're
All
really
right.
diversifying that one, aren't they?
Friday as well. I mean, it's any like, I mean, John Wick had a little bit more because they killed his dog that his wife gave him. I mean,
Yeah, but I'm saying like you got Michael Keaton, Sam L, and Maggie Q. That's a diverse branch.
and that is a good that's a good movie cast.
Hmm.
I'm not-
that's a great movie cast.
I'm not disagreeing, but this makes about as much sense as Tom Cruise's The Last Samurai.
What platform is it coming out on?
Movies,
Yeah,
theaters.
I'm out.
You're not gonna see it. Yeah, I know.
So speaking about movies, would you like to tell us why, Trey, you don't go to the movies right now?
Oh, because it's a goddamn pandemic. I'm not gonna say what it is. Because
I mean, this guy's got the all access pass up there, man.
Mm-hmm.
You said what?
Mr. Drew got the all access pass to always see in every
Oh
movie.
yeah, have fun. You guys enjoy yourselves. I just watched. I watched Free Guy, but I watched it Free Guy, so I'm not.
I'll be honest with you. Every time we go to the theater, it's literally me and my wife and maybe 5 other people in the theater.
Because you guys ain't thinking this whole thing through. The rest of us are sitting at home trying to convince these fucking production companies to start making things stream. Make it on stream. Stop trying to force us back into the theaters. They are going to be a thing of the past. I love Marvel movies, and that's about the only way you're going to get me to come out to the movie theater. The only way, with the exception of Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, pay for that shit on Disney Plus. That's the only way. But otherwise, my black ass is not going out there. I'm not doing it. No. Find a cure, end all this, and then you'll get my money back in the theaters. Unless it's like Avengers 3, something like that. It's going to take some, and I'm going to be in there damn near in a hazmat suit. That's what's going to happen.
Crazy notion. They also make these theaters called drive-ins where you can watch them from your car.
Drive-through, not drive-ins.
Well, yeah.
No, they're drive-in theaters. Drive-through is what you go through to pick up your fast food.
Yeah,
drive-in.
The one that we have closest to us where we live in Maryland is like in Baltimore, and contrary to Baltimore is not all of Maryland. So going past Baltimore is about it's close to a 2.5 hour drive. I don't feel like
I've got 2 of them 15 minutes from me.
Yes. And what state do you live in, sir?
Maine.
Yeah. See this thing right here? It ain't going to Maine. It ain't going.
Yeah, no, we don't have those out here.
But anyway. All right. I think that's all it for our coming attractions. We just skipped the entire show on that. But we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. So we last week announced that we wanted to talk about buddy cop movies because we're all fans of buddy cop. Did I forget anything? What?
No,
okay, cool. I saw faces. I was like, what the hell I do? We're going to talk about buddy cop movies. We're going to talk about, we're not going to do it how we used to do it. We're just going to mention this. Gentlemen, what's your favorite buddy cop movie of all time?
Who wants to go first?
Sorry, I was computer started lagging for a second. I'll go first. My favorite buddy cop series of movies would have to be Bad Boys. Oh snap! What? Oh, wrong one. There we go. Bad Boys. 1, 2, 3. They made 3 of these movies. Martin Lawrence, Will Smith as Miami cops doing, Will Smith things with Martin Lawrence trying to keep up with him. That's the best way to put it. You got Will Smith's character Mike Lowry, the bad, the bad boy, swagged out, everyone who you want to be. And you got Martin Lawrence here, the family man who's just like trying to keep him grounded.
Marcus, what was his last name?
Yes, Marcus. I can't think. But he's just trying to keep him grounded, and it just goes so terribly wrong so many times in these movies. And it's entertaining. You got Martin Lawrence's comedy with Will Smith banter. It's a good time for these movies. A lot of action. I believe Michael Bay produced these movies.
Yep.
Yep.
So if you like Michael Bay movie, if you know anything about Michael Bay movies, it's going to be a lot of explosions and violence and good time. For you to shut your brain off
And
just
slow mo 360 camera angles.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jamaica coming through with Osmosis Jones in the comments.
That's a
I like
fantastic
it.
one. Jamaica, yeah. By the way, Darren, you ever watch the show that they did about that one?
Which one?
The TV show, yes.
Yeah, the LA's Finest or whatever it was.
You're talking about with
Jessica Alba and what's your face?
Gabrielle Union. Yes, I actually do
Yeah.
watch it. It's on season 2 now, just released. Yeah.
Wait, Jessica Alba's in something again?
Yes, Jessica Alba and Gabrielle Union. Yes.
She looks like she
Okay.
hasn't really aged at all either.
Yeah, because Jessica Alba was. Anyway, keep going.
Well, hey,
Oh,
Jessica Alba from Sin City, and then Jessica Alba from Good Luck Chuck.
Still
Yes.
doesn't look like she's aged at all.
I'm just saying those are two really good
I know.
yes. We're not arguing.
iterations of her.
We're not talking about her actress skills. We're
It's
just
like saying
the last-
Angelina Jolie and Taking Lives.
Please, Drew, go on.
okay,
Your turn.
Okay. My favorite buddy cop movie is Lethal Weapon series. It spawned 4 movies, and it also spawned a TV series. So, and the TV series was really good. I enjoyed the TV series, and the movies were great. It was great. I enjoyed it. Anybody in here have any other thoughts?
I actually really enjoyed the TV show too.
Yeah, the TV show was good. And who didn't they swap Murtaugh, right?
Yes.
No, they swapped Riggs. They
Yeah.
swapped Riggs. Yeah.
So, because he couldn't get along with Damon Wayans or something. Like, weren't they beefing on set?
I think it was because Damon Wayans almost got him killed, or he almost got Damon Wayans killed from a stunt. One of the episodes he directed, something like that.
And he didn't beat his
Brandon
ass?
Brown. Well, I think it was a little bit of everything though. I think it was they didn't get along. They didn't get along, and it was too stressful. Plus, I think it was a lot of the stunts that they wanted Damon Wayans to do because he's older now and he didn't want to hurt himself.
Yeah.
So, and I think longer working hours. Paul Godoni in the comments. What's going on, bro? The Other Guys, great film.
Absolutely.
That is a great film. But Darren, Trey, Ro, what do you guys feel about Lethal Weapon?
I fucking love Lethal Weapon. Are you kidding me? I love that shit. That is one
The
of
movie-
my favorites of all time.
Yeah,
The movies, I didn't watch the show. I saw it and I was like, something like that needs to be on HBO Max. It needs to be something that's going to be give it a chance to get a rated R feeling because it's not a family type thing. Like, no, don't sugarcoat my classics. Leave them shits the fuck alone. But
Yeah.
overall, I enjoyed Lethal Weapon. Like, that's one of my. I could swore as a little kid that I just wanted to dislocate my shoulder so I could show how strong I was by jamming it into a wall until I got of age and I dislocated my shoulder and that shit was not fun. I ain't want nobody to touch the motherfucker.
Not
Don't
in the
touch
least.
me. No, don't breathe on it. Don't look at the motherfucker. It hurt. So, but other than that, I loved it,
Yeah.
guys.
Cop Out. Jamaica with Cop Out. I love it.
Hold
That's
up.
a great one.
Great
too.
one.
So a great honorable mention that Brandon Brown posted was for a TV show, New York Undercover.
Yeah,
And you
that
could
was
also
good.
throw in Brooklyn Nine-Nine at that rate too, because that was a hilarious.
God.
Well, that's a cop show in general, but I
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
They got a new season out, don't they?
Yeah.
I know what I'm watching tonight.
No, wait. Not just a new season. The final season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going off the air. Oh, if you're gonna say that, then you might as well throw 21 Jump Street in there.
Hot Fuzz.
Reno 911.
Oh, Hot Fuzz was a good
Hot
one.
Fuzz was
Hot
amazing.
Fuzz was good. Yes,
Nobody
I love
better
Hot
not
Fuzz.
fucking say cops. Not near one of you.
I was thinking cops, really.
Stop, kick him off.
No,
Kick him off.
hey,
He's out.
If I was gonna say cops, I would say let's be cops. That's the
Fair.
one I would say.
Fair.
I'll start like throwing in chips in there too, and
Then do the remake of the movie. The movie of Chips was great. The one with what's his name? Dak
Shepard. Yep.
Yeah.
Which he's hilarious in general. I mean,
yeah, and it had the dude from Ant-Man, the one that was like, I heard it from a guy that.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a second. He was also in that Fire movie with John Cena, which was also hilarious. If you guys haven't seen.
Oh shit, Jamaica busting out right along 1 and 2, and they're working on a 3 because Ice Cube is amazing, and so is Kevin Hart in that. So
yes.
And some people.
You know what other one was great though? For Dak Shepard there, and it could technically count as one, is Hit and Run. He's technically.
Oh yeah, that was
the one for those of you who have not watched Hit and Run, go watch it because Bradley Cooper as the bad guy, hilarious.
Yeah.
Have you two seen it?
I have not.
Okay, so Bradley Cooper plays this guy from LA, and he's got dreads and everything. And there's a scene where there's this big dude at the counter buying really bad dog food for his dog outside. And Bradley Cooper literally drags him behind the store with a leash, force feeds him to eat this dog food. And he goes, I wouldn't eat that. I'd rather starve than eat that. And he's like, and that's the stuff you're going to feed to your dog. He's like, listen to what you just said.
Actually, the funniest scene in that was when they, you know what I'm about to say. It was funny as shit. It's not funny because you don't want to talk about it, but because you can't talk about it on here. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Rel? Yeah, go watch the movie and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Plus, you'll see a great acting duo between Dak Shepard and his wife. They actually work really well together on screen. And if you don't listen to his podcast, his Armchair one there is a fantastic podcast to listen to. You'll find out that he is absolutely extremely smart, and Dak Shepard is one of my favorite actors, to be honest.
All right, well, Ro, go ahead and tell us what's your favorite buddy cop movie of all time.
Technically, they're not cops, and being from, oh god, man, now I thought about The Departed too. That's a great one. Another one of my favorite ones.
That's not a buddy cop movie.
But it could be if I wanted to. I can make an argument. I can make an argument for it. You know why?
How about we just make an argument for your actual one that you want to pick?
Which is Boondock Saints.
All right.
You've got Norman Reedus and Sean Patrick Flynn. Oh, you're right, they're not, but I'm going to let it go as they're vigilantes. And essentially, they are two brothers that get roped into some questionable decision-making and a lot of killing, with Willem Dafoe as the FBI investigator trying to figure out who the killers are. For those of you who haven't seen it, it's plenty filled with humor, action, great acting. Honestly, it's one of my top 10 favorite movies of all time. And I will say, as the two brothers, as the vigilantes working to take down a crime boss, I'm going to count it as a buddy movie because in the end, I'm not going to spoil it, but if you haven't seen it yet, it's been out for what, 20, 30 years?
What the fuck? Yeah. Who hasn't seen it?
Spoil it.
Dafoe is working with him at the end, so it's still technically law enforcement. I'm going to count it as a buddy cop movie.
Okay. All right. Okay.
What color was the cat, Trey? What color was it? I can't walk to the store.
Fuck up, Luann. That's my favorite part of it.
I can't walk to the store to get a pack of cigarettes without running into 9 guys. You fucked.
Joey.
Funny.
Oh shit. Willem Dafoe and the dude in the laying in the bed with dude. He's like, I want to cuddle, and he smacks fucking cuddle. Man up. Like you just anyway.
Bob Marley comedian. Bob Marley comedian as Detective Greenlee. We have a serial crusher theory. I'll start the ass kissing with you.
Anybody having any objections to a selection?
No.
I don't. I will always argue that this isn't a buddy cop movie, but you know he's stretching really hard because the fact of the matter is, regardless of that, if somebody else was to come after them, they go to jail. Just because Willem Dafoe was working with him, he allowed them to go through with it. If somebody else would have came along, they'd have gone to jail.
Technically, and that's where the interviews in the end came. They were vigilantes and the heroes of the people. You can't argue with that logic.
Yeah, but again, I'm going to argue with both of you because technically they do end up in jail at the end.
They do. We're not going to talk about All Saints Day though.
Why? That was a great movie too.
It was good. It wasn't as
seen the second one.
It wasn't as good. It wasn't as good.
I can't say I've
But it
seen
was fun.
everything, but I haven't seen that one. So
Right.
that's on my list of things I need to watch. But yeah. Okay. And my favorite of
I'll
all
have a Coke.
time. My favorite of all time. What was the case name? Shut up. You're gonna throw me off track. Rush Hour. The Rush Hour series. I love the Rush Hour series. I watched it with my brothers growing up. We imitated them. We imitated Jackie Chan jumping off of shit and trying to do flips and whatever. And if you've seen my brothers, you know, they're the skinny ones. I'm the big one. So I was always the bad guy. Anyway, I had fun watching the movies. Jackie Chan, I've been a huge fan of his. If you watch our Kung Fu episode, you know, I'm a huge fan of his. And yeah, it was just based for general premise of this movie is there's a little girl that's been kidnapped and she's been brought over. No, she was American. She was kidnapped in America, but her father was friends with Inspector Lee, who's played by Jackie Chan, asked him to come to America to help find his daughter. And he can barely speak the language, can barely communicate and get along with everybody. Ends up getting in a partnership with another LA cop, and they just hijinks ensue. It's classic. They had 3 sequels, and they didn't get a series. No. Shit, they should have got a cartoon after all that.
No, actually, they did get a series.
Did they get a series?
Yeah, they did. They did. Now that I think about it.
It lasted like 3 episodes, and that was it.
That's okay. The only series with Jackie Chan...
You do not want to watch that series.
That's why I said that shit don't
count. The only series with Jackie Chan we actually want to watch is Jackie Chan Adventures.
Hey, Jackie. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend anybody.
One more thing.
Stop. We can't do that here. We go get in trouble. I love.
Yeah, it was not a positive show for the series.
I didn't even hear about it. I would have watched it if that was the case. But
yeah, he's right. It only lasted like 3 episodes, and it was so trash that. Yeah.
What was it? Was it Fox? Was it Fox?
It was FX, I believe.
Oh, that's basically
FX, TBS.
No, it's TBS. Yeah. I believe it.
I got you. I got this.
But it's because the guy, the 2 actors that they got just didn't have the dynamic that Jackie Chan and Tucker.
It was Rush Hour.
It was on CBS.
It was a mystery show.
I just keep taking that bar lower and lower and lower. It's TNT, it's TBS, then it's CBS, then TBS.
It was one season and 13 episodes long.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I'm not even...
I think I fell off at episode 2.
Okay.
It was not great.
All right, gentlemen, so our last question of the night. And ladies and gentlemen, in the comments, you can actually answer this as well. I do have a question for you guys here on the panel mainly. Out of all the characters that we've had that we've seen over the years, because we've all watched a plethora of different buddy cop movies, if you could pick a character from any fandom, whatever have you, any cop from any characters, fuck it, let's have fun. Any characters from whatever you think, and put them in a buddy cop movie, who would you 2 characters be? Drew, you're up first.
I'll go first. So I'm gonna take none other than Bruce Willis's John McClane from Die Hard, well, the Die Hard series, and Danny Glover's Roger Murtaugh from Lethal Weapon, because I think that would make hilarity. I mean, it's basically inserting Bruce Willis and John McClane. It's basically Riggs becomes McClane, which I think would work, and I think it would be a great pairing.
So you got a double Die Hard movie going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Well, I mean, what do you guys think?
Die Hard with a weapon.
Oh no! Wait. Die Hard, the Lethal Weapon story.
Die Hard, double dimensions. Okay.
I want you guys to know how much I hate this question so much.
Yeah.
You still have... Okay, go ahead.
I was saying not because, and I'm not even going to give mine yet, because I'm still trying to figure mine out. I'm going to be real. I'll have one by the end of the episode. This is such a hard question for me.
I was going to say, for the background story, Ro has came up with like 8 different combinations of people and will not stop. Will not stop.
And I just came up with like another 3.
Pick 2 characters. You had a great one earlier.
Oh, I know. I have.
Check the comments. Check the comments.
Yeah.
I got it. No, I got it. That's a good one. Farva and Ryan Reynolds. That would be a great combo. That's not what I'm choosing.
Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent. not Batman. It's Bruce and Clark. Really, Jimmy? God damn it!
Oh god damn.
Yeah.
Farva and Farva with your choice of actor. I love it. I love it, bro. That's why I love my brother right there.
Hey,
That's some shit right there.
I want a goddamn
liter of cola?
goddamn liter of cola. Fucking burger punks.
Hey, wait. Hey, Trey. Does that look like spit to you?
Yeah.
Schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
You son of a bitch!
Super Troopers will always be one of the greatest movies of all time.
Yes, it is.
Hey, wait. How about this? And then they made part 2.
Littering
I
and
actually enjoyed part 2 just as
and-
much.
littering and. The Snosberries tastes like I could do this all night. All right.
For those of you who don't know, I was born in Vermont, and I spent a lot of time in Vermont still. And there's absolutely nothing to do up there, and you'd be surprised how close to accurate that is about Vermont state troopers. There is literally nothing for them to do.
I wanted to be a state trooper and moved. I wanted to go to Vermont and be a state trooper because of that fucking movie. Tell her else that.
Farva and Ryan Reynolds, good pairing. I like it, bro.
Yep. Trey, go with yours because then I'm going to start just rattling off a bunch of them until I find one.
I'm going with Jackie Chan, and I'm Jackie Chan from Rush Hour, and Ice Cube from Ride Along. I think that combination would be comedic. It will be fun. You got Ice Cube sitting, hey, what the fuck? Him just being angry and upset and sarcastic all at the same time while Jackie Chan barely understands what the hell he's saying. I think he'd be a better partner than Chris Tucker would be. So that's my choice.
Okay.
Brandon Brown in the comments says, how's about the fashion police?
We got Weekend Herb in the building.
Yo, what's good,
Rizongo needs a gig.
Oh, they're on Twitch. Okay.
I can't talk about that right now. Although that's really sad. I actually hope they go to AEW, Brandon Brown. I do. I hope they go to AEW. They do better there. Okay.
So because we're doing this show on Monday nights, I haven't been able to catch up on Monday Night Raw.
You're not missing much.
No, we're stalling. You're stalling. No, you're going to distract me with wrestling. Stop it. What's your damn choice?
All right, so I'm going to throw it out. I'm going to let the crowd select. First off, I'm definitely throwing Ryan Reynolds in there. But you have to get him as Michael Bryce from Hitman's Bodyguard, where he was Mr. Goody Two-Shoes. As much as I love his Deadpool-style acting, but the one where he's, like, super OCD about everything is just hilarious. And then I want to pair it with, or Batista.
No, I got it. Because you said it in the goddamn description. Ash Williams from Evil Dead.
That'd be a great one too. That or Ryan Reynolds and Jason Statham. That would be a pretty good combo too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would work. Look at Statham's characters.
Yeah, but you gotta have your fucking headphones on for that movie because they both talk so fucking low. I'm just saying, like, if we go over there, we're gonna have to jump over the fucking wall. Like, dude, speak up. I need Statham to speak up. Ryan, he just gets really smarmy and everything is really calm and cool and collect. Motherfucker, talk up.
It's just sarcasm. And it's so tough. It's so tough because there's a lot of buddy cops that I would love to throw into that mix. Like,
what about Wesley Snipes?
I would say Wesley Snipes.
Because we already had that.
Imagine
Blade Trinity.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that movie.
Triple H.
Imagine like Ryan Reynolds and Gary Oldman together on the same set. That would be fucking hilarious too.
That would be good.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm torn because I would also love to see Batista and The Rock do a movie together. Because I think that would be fucking hilarious. I like Batista's acting.
Herb just fucking made your day there, buddy.
Yeah, that'd be a great one too.
Yeah. Ryan Reynolds and Jackie Chan.
That's a great combo.
Be a good one, Trey. Good choice, Herb. Appreciate the comment.
Ryan Reynolds with anybody. Ryan Reynolds will just make a movie. I don't look. I'll be real, guys.
Wait, Ryan Reynolds with anybody? All right, let's test that theory. Ryan Reynolds with Henry Cavill.
It would work. Cavill is super deadpan. It'd be like Haskier and fucking Geralt. except Ryan Reynolds doing it. It would work.
Yeah, and that would be fucking epic.
Ben Affleck and Ryan Reynolds, it would work. You could literally
Hell,
throw Ryan Reynolds.
what was the movie R.I.P.D.? Him and Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
Yes.
That should work. It
Yeah.
wasn't a good movie. It was
Imagine-
Men in Black with
imagine-
ghosts.
Ryan Reynolds and Woody Harrelson. Isn't that what you originally said?
That
No.
would be no.
No, but that was an idea too.
That's messing with my idea.
Oh.
Yes.
No,
like-
but yeah.
Yes.
Here's one for you: Ryan Reynolds and Jeff Goldblum.
No.
I can see it working.
That might not work.
No, they would. It would be smart humor. Like you'd have to get a lot of the quips and the humor. To it.
Maybe.
But
Maybe.
Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds-
Reynolds up with Jeff is the question.
Oh yeah, he would. Ryan Reynolds and Will Smith. That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
No,
I could see that one.
No.
I wouldn't see that.
No.
I wouldn't
I
see
would.
that.
Oh, I would.
Okay, we're taking Dragon. You wrap it up for us, homie.
All right. So my buddy cop choice, and it's gonna be the classic Samuel Jackson as Shaft, and as Jamaica said, Money Train Woody Harrelson. I think those two's banter back and forth would be entertaining, especially if you get it that nice rated R that they both deserve. Oh yeah, you're going to get the what the motherfuckers and everything else that goes along with it. Yes, it should be very entertaining.
I'm sorry. I do like that choice, but I like Brandon Brown's comment. He just did it. He said Ryan Reynolds and Ryan Reynolds. His Hannibal Caine from Blade and his Wade Wilson from X-Men Origins.
Believe it or not,
God,
it just came to
God,
me.
no.
It just came to me. You know what the perfect combo would be, and it would have to be rated R. Mark Wahlberg, Ryan Reynolds. Now that would be a funny combo.
You gotta let me fly.
That would be a funny combo.
If Mark Wahlberg plays the role of the idiot the entire time, sure. But if he's trying to match wits with him and go back and forth, no.
Go
No.
watch Wahlberg and Departed. Go watch Wahlberg and Departed. He could do it.
Yeah,
they
I
were
did
going
see
crude
he's
humor-
done it, but I'm saying whatever the character that he's playing.
I think it would be hilarious. They'd just be constantly just trying to outdo each other, and it would be fucking hilarious.
he needs a real comedic foil. He needs a real comedic foil, much like Will Ferrell in the
I
other
was
guy.
gonna say Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds.
No. See, that's the one I thought about that one too, but I don't know. I'm still sold on the Ryan Reynolds Wahlberg thing because I think that would work really well.
Or you could do John C. Reilly and Ryan Reynolds. That could work.
We could think about
Ryan-
combinations.
Ryan Reynolds, Zach Galifianakis.
Okay, that could work. I'd have to be. And Brandon Brown said if it was going to be Wahlberg, it'd have to be Wahlberg from Pain and Gain.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that could work.
That's what I was saying. He
Yeah.
can't be a smart guy. He can't be intelligent. He has to be an idiot.
No, but
He can think he's smart, but he has to be an idiot.
He'd have to
So
go
that-
with his whole "fuck you" mentality, like the Boston real thing, like
Ben Stiller from Starsky and Hutch and Ryan Reynolds. Definitely.
Y'all realize we could do this all night long.
We literally can. And I'm sitting here, I'm scrolling through IMDb, coming up with ideas for next week. But I'm kind of hung up on the thought of Woody Harrelson because he's one of my favorite actors of all time. And he's notably about to play whenever they fucking do the release date, he's about to play a very important villain in the Sonyverse. Because I'm not going to give them a fucking title of one of my favorite comic book characters. Fuck them. They can eat a dick
Hold on.
sideways, you rat bastards. Anyway.
Without the actual
he's about-
character.
Yeah, he's about to play a very notable villain. So we have not focused here on bad guys a lot. So what do you guys think? We talk about some notable
Bad guy, but not really bad guy.
No, really bad guys.
no, really bad guys.
Really bad guys.
Really bad
I'm
guys.
talking about. And I'm not talking about horrific slashers, somebody in particular. I'm not going to say who.
I wasn't
I'm just
saying
saying.
that, but
You
I was
focus
going
on
to say
that.
we were having a conversation before.
All right, so
Remember our conversation, Trey, of what we had when we were talking about what we wanted to do?
No, he
Come
don't.
on,
No, he
I
don't
know.
remember.
we don't remember
Thor's hammer.
Mjolnir.
You don't remember the conversation we had? What movie characters outside of the Marvel universe would be worthy enough to raise Thor's hammer?
It's an
Okay.
audible question. I don't know if that's an episode. I like the idea. Maybe we can combine the two and go into the bad guys, the bad bads.
Oh shit! Nice.
It's a water bottle.
Is that a bottle?
Yes, it's a water bottle. So yeah, we can do that.
I wasn't
I'm down.
supposed to show that to people. I don't know why he's showing that to everybody.
I do.
There's a reason they call me Mjolnir.
Yeah. I'm just mad as black because if I set it up like this, it does not look like Mjolnir. All right, guys, we got to get up out of here. Any final
It
thoughts?
just looks like the Porto version of it.
Oh.
I gotta
Well,
make a phone call. Anyway.
yep. Good night.
Thank you guys for joining
let's-
us on Snack and Flick. We had a great show. We're going to talk about some great things. We're going to talk about who we think can lift up the hammer next week. If we forget, remind us. Remind me, basically. You got to remind me, or I'll forget shit. But yeah, we're going to have a great show. Thank you for joining us. Gentlemen, tell them where they can find you. I'm your boy, Trey Proper. You can find me everywhere. That's Trey Proper.
Your boy Dragon Chills, everywhere you can find me.
Your boy Gadoni. You can find me here on Snack and Flick, and you can also find me Tuesday on Horrific Network.
There's me, RO Nemesis Gaming. On Twitch, it's RO_Nemesis. And Weasel is best boy.
Good night.
Here comes the boy!
We're clear? Okay.